Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we are joined by a queen. One of the most beautiful faces you've ever seen. One of the most talented actors in the Republic of South Africa. One thing about her, she's still gonna go far. One of the most recognizable faces in all the land. And she stays taking over in every way she can. She makes waves from acting to modeling to being an all-round powerhouse, you see. We're talking about the multi-talented Natasha Thahane, baby. Let's make some noise. What an intro. Hi, gorgeous girl.
How are you doing in this heat?
Sana, in this heat, we're melting.
And you're as hot as this heat.
It says
You're
you.
so gorgeous.
It says you. Natasha, the whole studio now smells like you. I think we're all beautiful like you because through osmosis, I just got to know you are just so stunning. And this is why I actually have to ask, Natasha, how do you deal with being like one of the most recognizable faces in the whole of South Africa?
Yo.
Hey, it's rough out there.
I think because I'm almost 30 now, like those things don't matter anymore. Hey,
Yeah.
life is lifing now.
Life is life.
Now we're adulting now.
But can you like go to the supermarket and stuff without anyone like coming to ask you for a picture and whatnot?
I go to the same place all the time.
Okay.
So then I have conversations with the ladies. Like I'll go to the
Okay.
same Discam, the same clicks, the same woolies.
All of it.
And
All of it.
Yeah. So I don't really go shopping out. I don't like shopping. As well,
Okay.
so it's not
Okay.
my thing.
Is it the problems of fame, my friends? Do you
Yeah.
see them? Do you see them? It's okay though, Natasha, because for us, we absolutely just love everything you do. And the reason that you are famous is because of just the way in which you have just carved out this beautiful road that is yours. And it's genuinely just so unique to you. And we're going to get to all of that in a bit. But you as Natasha Thahane, I want to let you know that you are now part of the family.
Yes.
The 5 Drive family.
Yes.
This is home, okay?
Thank you.
Yes. And
Thank
one of
you.
the ways we induct someone into our family is they have to do the great divide. So it's something we do every weekday where you got to decide, are you on one side or the other? And you need to give a decisive answer. Ne? Okay. Are you ready? Natasha Batung.
No, I'm looking at you wearing a Lakers shirt as well. So I'm just like, girl.
No. It's got nothing to do with sports.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so who are you a fan of then, if not the Lakers? Is it a touchy question?
Apparently. You know when your team's embarrassing you, I think that's why she wants
They're
to.
not that embarrassing,
I
please.
don't know, Natasha. Let's not touch on that. Speaking of families, Natasha,
Yes.
actually, you are somebody who has a beautiful production out all about the Mabaso family.
Yes.
So this is why we have to ask you for the great divide today.
Got it.
Is blood thicker than water?
Definitely.
Definitely?
Yes.
Why?
Who?
Okay, can I give you my answer first?
Got it.
So I say that blood is, I'll say it's definitely thicker than water, all right? And the reason I say that is because for me, family is always just there.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whenever I've gone through things or something's happened. And I there was a point when I was obsessed with my friends. I think like years back, like my friends were my everything. My family would try to talk to me. I'm like, no. But now as an adult,
Yeah.
I'm like, sure, the family is always there. They're a constant. So it's definitely family.
I'm not sure if I have water in my life because the blood is just flowing.
Sana.
There are friends that have turned into family.
Okay.
And also fans that have turned into family as well. You know, that are constantly commenting. I see you guys. And that have been there since day one. So definitely blood being thicker than water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to see the teams now because now I'm like,
Well, I'm all
you guys
about.
are putting me on the spot now. Just like, I thought I was family.
But so
You are family.
and that's why we can put you on the spot, okay?
Exactly, and that's also why it's all about family.
Yes.
It really is. I mean, and the thing is, I resonate with what you said in terms of friends becoming family.
Yeah.
Because that really is a thing that becomes so ingrained in your life. They are your family. So I would say, it's all about the family. Natasha, it's so lovely to have you. We've had such cool conversations off air as well, which I love as well, is the fact that we get to be a family and connect through family. You're talking a lot about your son, and I just find that that's so beautiful, especially what you said with the Great Divide today. The fact that family is that important, and the fact that you're sharing all these beautiful stories about how much you wanted to have a kid and how that it's pretty much you I don't want to speak for you, but you sort of said it's everything that you wanted in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I had my great-grandmother and my great-grandmother's sister-in-law and all my grandmothers at my baby shower. So family means, people that know me know that my grands mean so much to me. They were there at my Garnier launch. I was like, just make sure there's a table for my grandmothers, you know. So Dungumam Joacha, everywhere I go, you know, I don't just walk alone. There's all these women just coming and protecting me. So family means a lot to me.
That's
I love
beautiful.
that.
And it fits perfectly with the Great Divide today. We're asking, is blood really thicker than water? And Jude and Younger had sort of different responses. Younger, is blood really thicker than water?
I see we're all about the famine here. Let me say I love my family.
Yes.
I will say I do sometimes feel like blood is not thicker than water, because sometimes I feel like your friends that you've chosen to become your family, technically they're not blood, right? But they're the family that you chose, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
The choice.
The choice. Judy?
Yes, of course, I was born into a family that got given to me, and I love them unconditionally. Like, that's obvious, I feel.
Yes.
But with friends that you choose to become your family, I think you learn how to almost create this community around you that will support you in whatever that you do, if your family cannot be there.
Sure.
So I think friends are important.
That's
I think this is an interesting topic, Zanele, because it's festive season now.
Yes.
So we're all going to be spending time with family. And a lot of us haven't seen family maybe throughout the year. People are in Joburg trying to make it work, and they're going to go back home. So whoever is traveling back home, I'll be praying for you, because obviously you have to, there's an expectation that you have to come back home with the bag.
Yeah.
And Joburg is not just what people see on social media or TikTok or anything, but there's a lot of work that comes to it. There's a lot of spirits as well. So to whoever who's traveling back home during this time, I pray that your family receives you, whether you have or not.
And honey, now you have the blessing of Natasha Thahane.
Yeah.
Therefore,
Thank
you
you.
shall be okay.
All right, so we're just going to play music for the rest of the show. We are now blessed.
We are.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see.
100%. Natasha, do you feel like you're part of the family now?
I am part of the family.
That's right.
Listen, I have cemented myself
That's
here.
it, Michael. That's it. You've taken up space here on 5 Drive.
I
We
might
love
just spend
it.
my December just here in studio.
We'll love that. We would love that.
Perfect.
Like, you know what I mean? But Natasha, I have a question for you now, just to ease us into this chat that we're having, right?
Yes. Ooh. What day is it today?
It's Wednesday, babe. It's Wednesday. Come on.
Natasha, I have to ask this question because it's something that happened to a friend of mine recently. She literally fell for one of her co-stars. Mind you, she's married, Kesana. She had to go, I promise you. Mind you, she had to go for psychology visits and things like that. And she's very open about it, right? This is why I know about it, because she shared with an entire room of people.
Yeah.
So now this is why I have to ask, and I always want to ask the actresses and actors that I meet. Have you ever developed feelings or a crush for? Are you laughing? That sounds like a yes to me. Really?
No.
You've never?
No.
So
everything is so technical.
Yeah.
Everything is so technical, and imagine how many sets I've been on.
Yes.
Saying that my crush on every set. Imagine.
So it's never happened for you?
No.
Sure, that's hectic.
Also, crushes are very disappointing.
That's true. They'll crush you.
And we're also childish on set. See, childish guys. We're at work.
Okay.
I don't do work and dating and all those things. No.
Nice.
No.
I love that for you, because the person I know, they had a tough time, Kesana. So I'm very, very happy for you. Very happy.
Natasha, I want to know, right?
Yeah.
So I'm an aunt to 1,000 nephews and nieces. And when I'm with them, I'm the adult.
Yes.
And I feel uncomfortable because I'm I don't know how to make decisions.
Yeah.
But with your journey into motherhood, how has that impacted your decision making? How do you make decisions? How do you decide on things in moments? Because you have to consider, do you even have to consider, oh my word, I'm a mom or anything like that?
I'm a Libra, so I'm very decisive.
Sure.
And it's a problem. It's a problem because I know too much. And in relationships, you can't know too much. Now I figured, you must just, no, I don't know. So I'm very, very decisive. So even with, you remember traveling with my baby and shooting in Cape Town, shooting Blood and Water, and I had to constantly travel back and forth. Packing, just organizing every single thing to that T. I will not be disappointed because I know I pack to the T. I do everything to the T. So I've learned to let go. I've learned to let go. I've learned to motherhood has actually challenged that in me and be like, just let go, just enjoy the moment and don't plan too much. Even when I'm with my nieces and nephews, I'm the coolest aunt now. Before I was very strict. What's me? What? Huh? But now I'm the cool aunt. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Let's chill. Let's chill. But I plan.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, you have to plan. I mean, you're so busy.
Yeah.
You
but
said
it's not a good thing because then you're never in the moment.
No,
you're always anxious.
So how do you stay in the moment? What's your thing?
I slow live.
Okay.
I
Explain that.
We were stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
I heard Nico, hey, we're late. Like, I'm not driving also. So.
Sounds like a you problem, Nico.
I was on time. I respect time. I was on time. I'm like, there's traffic.
What can I do?
There's really nothing I can do. So
Yeah.
I slow live. I apologize. Hey, guys, we're late. Apologies. But I can't be so anxious because my job already brings there's so much pressure.
Yeah.
Also being the firstborn girl. There's so much. I've got a little sister and I was in varsity. So, hey, I'm that bar now in the family. So, like, it's a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So I slow live. Everything has to be, because you plan, a child gets sick. What do I do now?
Yeah.
And can I
love
tell
that.
you, I appreciate that, Natasha, because you're in a very high pressure job, like you said. So the fact that you are easy on yourself in other parts of
Yes.
life, I think it's so important.
Motherhood gave me that gift.
That's good.
That's so good.
I'm very grounded. I slow live. I take my time. I just pray. I take naps. I'm like, this is overwhelming. I tell my team, I just send an emoji. They're like, okay, Natasha's going to take a nap.
She's gone.
She's gone. And I come back and I'm just like, okay, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Then I'm good. I'm
I
back
love
to
that.
self.
I love that.
Beautiful.
I wanted to know, so how you live your life now, how does that compare to the role you play in the Mabaso Family Reunion in terms of the character? Is it a similar thing? Are you... No.
Definitely not. The girl is all over the place. She's the star of the family.
Uh-huh.
She's like, oh no, she's owning up space. Definitely taking up space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that.
In terms of the roles that you've had over the years, I know it all started with Scheme Sam. Could you tell that your career was going to take off after that the way that it has?
My family is very supportive. And my grandmother and my mother, those people, they pray. There was no way. There was no way. And there is no way I could stay where I am now as well. Like, I've grown emotionally, professionally, and spiritually because of the support that I receive at home.
Yes.
So I knew and I received it. I received the space that I was in. I received that, okay, this is Scheme Sam, this is where I am. And the growth, moving from Scheme Sam to the Queen, leaving at the pinnacle of my career to go study, coming back and taking over still, lockdown,
That's
blood and
right.
water, brand ambassador for Garnier, now Mabaso Family Reunion, and we just keep going forward because of my mother's prayers, because of my grandmother's prayers, my great grandmother's prayers. So, hey, there's still more to come.
That's right. I mean,
Sure.
that's how we said in the intro that you're still gonna go far.
They still more to, I receive.
That's
I
right.
receive.
Yes.
And the biggest thing I always say to young people is that you need to receive, because we always feel like, especially people from rural areas, from the township, so you feel like, what do you mean I'm sitting at 5 a.m. SABC at this time? What do you mean, me? No, you need to receive it and be in the room and receive it. And thank God for it.
I
Just
love
thank
that.
God for it.
That's
Because you're going to
beautiful.
self-sabotage.
Yes.
If you don't, you're going to self-sabotage.
Yeah, and if you doubt yourself, even,
Yes.
well, a lot, because there can be self-doubt, but you need to fight it. You need to fight it.
Definitely.
Well, babe, I want us to just, let you go off knowing that we think you're an absolute superstar. You're incredible at what you do. This is why you've done so many different productions all around the country. And each and every time it has stayed at the same standard in terms of excellence, but you've just taken it to the top over and over again. And like you said, you only keep getting better, which we love. And this is why we are certain that, like we said, you're going to go far. But now I want to ask you, just to end things off, where does Natasha Thahane want to see herself go? What is the ultimate goal for you where we'll be able to look at you and say, Natasha has made it, Sana?
Hey, Natasha wants to take down the elevator so that other people can come up.
Come on.
So Tahane Media. I've been sleeping on myself, and it's time because this generation also I could do so much more.
Yes.
I could do so much more. I could take the elevator down. I could create jobs, but I'm just sleeping on myself. That self-doubt that we're speaking about. So I need to bring myself back towards myself and be like, girl, you can do it, and find the strength. And just Tahane Media has to come back because we've done a gospel show already. So I need to come back and just make sure I take the elevator down so that everyone comes up and you create more jobs.
Come on, girl. And I've seen you doing that Tahane Media thing, Sana. So please know that the eyes have been seeing the work that you've been doing. Now we're just excited for the next thing, okay? And congratulations in advance for it. Well done on the Mabaso Family Reunion.
Yes.
We love your work, ma'am. And
It's
thank
on
you so much.
Netflix, please, guys, watch it.
Yeah, boy.
We love your work, ma'am.
Thank you.
And you know, when you're casting for Tahane Media, all of us here, we can act.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are the actors and actresses of the station.
We
Thank you.
are, yes. Dolph, let's head out and take some pictures, shall we?
Yes.